wherever you are in the world. So I'm in the UK. We're having a lovely spring day today. Nice sunshine. Temperature's still a bit fresh. It was 8 degrees C yesterday with quite a cool breeze. It's probably about 12, 14 degrees C today, but a nice sunshine, so it feels warmer. Anyway, I'm going live, so I won't be able to edit out silly things I say and typos and things, so you'll have to just appreciate what's coming, basically. And I've been painting again. The last time I picked up a paintbrush artistically was in art class at high school when I was 16. So that was about 35, 36 years ago. So I haven't done any painting, drawing or sketching outside of Photoshop at all for the last 35 years. Obviously I've painted houses and cars and things like that, but not artistically. Anyway, so I failed my art O level, so I thought I would produce 3 pieces and resubmit them to my art O level as if it was another exam, and grade it myself just to see how much better I did. Anyway, I wanted to show you the pieces basically. So let me see if I can flip the camera. And as you can see, it's a nice day today. Silhouette, but it's sunny anyway. So let's just flip through these. YouTube's giving me hassle for the orientation. So this is the first painting I did. I'll show you the other 2 in a minute. This is a scene from a photograph in God's Hill on the Isle of Wight, and I took the photograph, and it's actually a watercolour, but I painted it with really thick sticky mixes of watercolour, so it was a bit like oil painting. I only had a little watercolour set, so I couldn't paint with oil or acrylics. I just did a watercolour, but painted it really thick basically. And I was watching videos on YouTube about how to paint and stuff. So that was my first submission, and that was based on, that's a printout of the photograph. So that's the photograph which I took, by the way. It's just a cornfield and a nice scene I thought looked nice in the sunshine, and that's my painting. Obviously I've added some poppies in there and some flowers in with the corn, and put some daffodils in there, some primroses. See, my trees aren't very advanced yet, but I'm working on my trees, so they will get better. They will improve. So that's painting number 1. That's the first painting I did in 35 years. What do you think? Right, this is painting number 2. So the next painting I did, I wanted to paint a person basically. I wanted to have some practice at painting a human form. So I just picked a photograph of a model and painted the model. And that's also watercolour, and I improvised quite a bit. So I don't know what you think of the blending and the detail on there, but it was quite tricky to blend the skin tones in watercolour, I found, to get much detail, because the colours would all blend together. And I've got a moon up there, look, mountains and trees, and it's snowy outside. So she's reflecting the moonlight. And the best part was her dress. That was really, really good fun to paint that in denim, in phthalo blue, I think it was. And it came out really nicely. But that was my second piece for my self-graded resubmission for my O-level. And this was the third piece. Now the third piece just a moment when I sort things out. So the third piece, I wanted to paint Jesus. I wanted to paint the vision of Jesus. I actually met Jesus in a dream when I was about 8 years old. All I can say was I didn't want to leave the dream or leave Jesus. It was that peaceful in heaven. And but he basically told me that everything was going to be all right, despite my fears growing up. And I wanted to paint Jesus, so I've got a clear picture of what he looks like in my mind. But as a newbie artist and not very good at painting people, it didn't translate very well to watercolour. So I tried to copy a picture online, and I'll show you the picture quick. But this is the picture. Where is it? Here it is. This is the picture I used as a reference photo. And that's a very good likeness. That's actually from the Shroud of Turin. I think it's like either a digital impression or an artist impression based on the Shroud of Turin. So that's the closest likeness I can find to Jesus online, what he actually looked like in my dream. And when I look at that picture of Jesus, that does look like him. So anyway, that's the picture I used as reference material. You can see I added grid lines to try and get the proportions correct. But as I'm a newbie artist, and as I'm not very good at painting yet, well, I'm not bad, but anyway, you have a look at this, see what you think. So this is, you'll be surprised. You'll probably laugh actually. But this is the face of Christ. And I actually named this picture. Inspired by Jesus. Inspired by Jesus. That's the name of this picture. Right, so it's not actually Jesus, but this is the picture. So when I was painting it, no matter how hard I tried, it looked feminine to me, and I couldn't change the eyes. When I was drawing the drawing, I rubbed it out, erased the eyes 3 times, and redrew them, and they always came out the same. So, you know, some things you can't change, can you, in creativity? So quite happy with that, with the skin tones and that. I'll probably do another version of Jesus at some point when I'm a better artist. But poor Jesus came out with a sister. But you'll probably see the likeness. Let's get him out of the sunlight. So that picture is inspired by Jesus. So that's painting number 3. So those are my 3 submissions. My first 3 paintings I've ever done since high school. I failed my art O-level originally. So what do you think? Do you think I'd pass now? Or do you think I should go back to the easel and try again? Anyway, I'll give you a quick glimpse, right, of how things have improved since then. I've been painting. It's now March, coming up to my birthday, and I've been painting since about November, and I've got 6 paintings complete now. And I'll just give you a little glimpse of the latest one, and then I'll make a separate video and talk you through it. So this is my latest picture, and you can see my trees have improved radically. Ta-da! Right, that's it, guys. Just a quick glimpse, and I'll make another video about that one, how I painted it and stuff. But those first three were watercolors, so it shows that if you make a decent thick enough mix of watercolor, you can actually paint layers of watercolor on top of each other and make it a bit more like acrylic or oil. Anyway, I'll make another video showing you how I sealed some of the paintings as well, using multi-medium gloss, which worked quite well on acrylic but not so well on watercolor. Anyway, that's my little video. Thanks very much for watching, and enjoy spring, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.